again. It's a rich thing.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another declutter video. Today I'm going to be talking about my bronzers, and I'm going to be decluttering my bronzers today. So right now I have my bronzer set up by my high-end and my drugstore affordable ones, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Just going through these and just decluttering some of the ones I have. Honestly, I started with my bronzers because this is what I have least of. I have a ton of other cheek products, both, I think highlighters are my second least, and then I have a ton of blushes that I'm not looking forward to, but I decided to start small. I know in no way is this small, but I have to start somewhere, so this is where we're going to be starting today. Sorry, I'm back. As soon as I sat down to film my intro, I realized I was missing a few more of my favorites that I had on my desk. So, obviously I needed to add those to the collection. Obviously my dailies I'm not going to get rid of, but we're going to go over that in a second. So, just my favorites and stuff like that. That one had a little bit of glitter on it. Anyways, let's start with cream bronzers. A lot of these are new and I'm keeping anyways. There's not really any I want to get rid of. That's not cream. Okay. Anyways, I saw space there and I'm like, oh, put it there, but that's not cream. So down here are my creams, just this row drugstore and high-end. I'm going to keep all three of my high-end ones, so we're just going to leave those there. I only have 3 high-end and I do enjoy those 3. So let's look at the drugstore ones. This one is just too light for me. This is the shade C12. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define. I just like to use a deeper shade of my my go-to like concealers. I like matte concealers especially. Just a couple of shades darker than my skin tone. Well, this is more than a couple, but this one's probably like 4 or 5 shades darker than my skin tone. And this one's about 2 shades darker than my skin tone. And this one's way too light for me. It doesn't really show up as a contour shade, and it is a little too cool for what I like. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. I think I have a sister-in-law that would really enjoy that. But this is the shade C13.5, and I really do enjoy this one. This one is a good shade for me. And then this is the Juvia's Place Foundation Stick in Guinea, and this is, I swatched this one in store to make sure this would be a good contour shade for me. This one's a really, really warm contour shade for me, and I really like it in the summer. I haven't really been going out much, so I haven't gotten to use it much, but this is a good formula and I do enjoy it. I've used it like twice and I like it. So another foundation stick like that is this L'Oreal Infallible. This is in the shade 410 Cocoa. Again, this is a very good shade for me. I've used this a ton and I love this one. It's super easy to blend and long lasting because it's a foundation. It's not just a contour stick. And because of that, it lasts really, really well. I love this. I still have a ton of time left with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one. These, however, oh my gosh. I recommended these recently, but honestly, I love them. The formula, oops, sorry guys, I didn't mean to be flashing you guys. I really recommend these if they work for you, but for me, they feel, out of all the ones I have, these feel the heaviest on the skin. Regardless, I love them. I think they're so, so good and heavy and nice. Like, heavy isn't a good thing. They're so easy to blend. They look so good and like dewy and natural and gorgeous. This one, they smell like Play-Doh though. I can't remember if the new one smells like. Yeah, the new one even smells like Play-Doh, even though it's brand new. They already like have a weird smell to them. I thought when I used this one that it had expired really quick, but even the brand new one I haven't touched smells like Play-Doh too. So I think it's just the smell it has. So I love how these look, but I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of them, even though this one's brand new. I might give this one to my mom. It was a deeper shade. It doesn't have shades on here either. They're not written on there, but they did have 2 shades, And this one was a little borderline for me, so I wanted to try the deeper shade. And then I couldn't find myself to use this formula anymore just because it looks so good, but it's heavy. You feel it all day, but it looks so good. And just seeing like other formulas that I like better, I'm gonna go ahead and part ways with these. But if you have access to these and you can't find any of these other ones that I'm recommending, I do still recommend these, but just know that you're gonna feel it on your skin all day. You're gonna feel it, but it's gonna look so, so good. So if you don't mind that kind of feeling on your skin, I didn't at first, then I tried other ones. It just didn't make sense anymore, but it's still good, it still works, but it is a little heavy. So for that reason, I'm gonna get rid of them. Sorry about my little rant, but okay, these Sonia Kashuk ones, I absolutely adore these. I have two shades. I have the shades, there's only two shades, 41 Warm Tan and 42 Rich Bronze. They both work for me. This one's just a little bit lighter. It's a little more natural, so keeping those. This is my Maybelline concealer in the shade 30 Cafe. I love this. I use this as my, it's like empty. I'm gonna throw it away just because it's empty, but I do have backups of this because this is my absolute favorite contour shade ever. I mean bronzer shade. It's just absolutely beautiful. It suits me perfect. Again, this is the shade 30 Cafe for me. If you're a similar skin tone, I recommend you trying this. Any concealer that you really love the formula. I actually didn't like the formula of this concealer as a concealer on me, but as a contour or cream bronzer shade, this was beautiful. It is the most beautiful out of all of these, or obviously you can't compete with powder. Out of all of my creams, this is hands down my favorite. The way it looks, the way it feels. I can't feel anything. It's so light, but it looks gorgeous, super easy to blend, pigmented, everything about it. I absolutely love this. Part of me, like, if you told me I could only keep one cream bronzer, I would just keep this concealer. Like, it's my absolute favorite, but I am gonna declutter this one because it is empty. It is so empty. I don't know if I can show you guys. It's so empty. It's like I've scraped every bit of this out. It's empty. It needs to go. I just didn't want to accidentally like forget about it. So I've been like holding on to it, but it needs to go. It's empty. So again, I'm keeping those cream ones. These are powders. So let's move those right there. And I'm keeping these. So far I've only decluttered 4. You can't see it. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I've only decluttered 4 so far. But for my creams being my favorite, I think that's really good. Because these two are paining me so much, and this is my favorite, but it's empty. But these two really hurt right now. This is only because it's the wrong shade. So, but oh my gosh, this is really hard because I absolutely love cream bronzer. Moving on to my powders, let's just go ahead and scoot these around to makes it easier for me and for you guys to see. Side note, I did just recently buy the Huda Beauty bronzer, and I also did recently buy the Chanel bronzer because I've just heard so many good things about it. So this is what made me feel like, okay, you need to sit down and go through them because you don't need all of these. So, and I really don't. So this Hula Benefit, I love this. It's really good. I have a million of these backups, so I'm kind of not the smartest person in the world. I definitely wasn't a year ago when I bought all of these because I loved this bronzer and it was my absolute favorite. And then I discovered more bronzers. So it really doesn't make sense, but I'm going to keep it because I like it. But I have too many of these. I have too many of these. This is a Cover FX Skin Sun-Kissed Bronze. I really wanted to like this, but it pulls pink on me. So I don't know what to do with it. I already used it twice, and it just looks red on me, and I don't like it. You know, I tried to give it the benefit of doubt. I tried to try it more than once, you know. It just looks red on me. And anything that pulls red just doesn't look good on me. So, what am I going to do with this? This was expensive. I don't know what to do. I'm like, I don't know who would benefit from a red bronzer in my family because this is used, so I can't put it in a giveaway. But it's just like, I don't know. I have to get rid of it. I wanted to love it. I want to try the other shade now. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever try the other shade. I need to memorize what shade I got. Sunkissed Bronze, to never buy that same one again. Maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll like the other one. This is Smashbox Warm Matte. Oh, it's not the shade. It's just a bronze lights and warm matte. I like this, but you really have to like dig into there to like get it, and it doesn't really. I think it's like hard panned, honestly. It doesn't really work. I'm not gonna keep it. I need to get rid of it. This Ofra one. Ooh, this one's like really shimmery. It's making me nervous. Ooh, that is not, oh, it's so pretty, but it's so shimmery. I don't know. I need to try it. I think I've just swatched it multiple times, but I haven't tried it because shimmery bronzers are intimidating to me. They're super intimidating. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one. I just have to try it. I need to bite the bullet and try it. Same with this one. I feel like I have tried this one. Nope, it's brand new. Ooh, this one's really pretty. That one is super pretty. This one's way more cool toned, and I like that about, like, more neutral tone, I meant. This one was warmer, the Ofra one was warmer, that one was more cool toned. I should just dip into this. I don't know why I'm, like, scared of dewy bronzers, but I am. I'm scared of them. This is Capri Coast. No, Maui Nights. This is a... Okay, my bad. So this is marketed, Becca markets this as a bronzer, but I use this as a blush. Clearly, I use it as a blush, and obviously it's lost. So I need to put this back in my blush drawer because I do not use it as a bronzer. It is a bronzer, but I do not use it as a bronzer. So I need to get out of here. This is our Lorax palette. Oh my gosh, guys. Lorac bronzer and Pool Party. It's beautiful. I like this. I just need to, oh my gosh, I need to stop flashing you guys. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I need to go ahead and keep this. I like this. I love it. I think it's a good one. So I need to stop leaning forward so much. I need to like back up a little bit so I'll stop flashing you guys. Hello. Someone's here to interrupt. I'm trying to film. Cody girl. Okay. So next is this Laura Geller. This is a Laura Geller powder in golden medium. I like to use this as a really natural bronze. I like to use this as a really natural bronzer. It is a little too, this is color correcting foundation. It's a little too deep for me, but this is like, I know it doesn't look like a very deep shade, but this is actually a really good shade for me when I'm super light, and it has like a natural like finish. So I actually do really like this for that. I just forget about it when I'm really pale, and I'll just grab another foundation or another bronzer. But this one is a really nice bronzer for when I'm light. Again, this Lorac one is actually a really good one for when I'm light too, or more fair. Okay. These I'm keeping. Oh my god, do you see this, guys? Look how much I've like dipped into that one. It's, you can't really see it, but this is my absolute favorite bronzer ever. I love it so much. Hands down, favorite powder bronzer. It's bleh, my favorite. This is the same one in a deeper, I know it's not the same shade. What? Okay, I lied. I think this is the one I had at my boyfriend's house. I don't know, it's the same shade. I did recently buy a deeper shade, but I didn't realize I had two open. Alright, I'm gonna put this in my backup drawer. But I'm obviously keeping this because it's my favorite bronzer ever. But that needs to go away. But this is my favorite bronzer ever. I love it. I keep it. I recommend it for everyone. They have like 3 shades. It's amazing. I love it. Okay, this is my mini Fenty. This is Shady Biz. I got this in a little mini collection. I think it's super cute. I love it. It's travel friendly. I don't use it to travel, but I just use it because you can't even see the, or you can barely see it. I just use it. I really like it. And then these Inglot ones, these were powders, and I just like, oh, I'll just get one for, you know, for, okay, that's way too light. I'm going to give this to my sister-in-law. I think she might enjoy it. She might enjoy this shade too, but we'll see. That one's way too light and cool tone for me. So let's look at, ooh, this is a good shade for me, I think. Okay, that one's, I'm gonna say a little bit warm. A little bit pink toned. Yeah, it looks a little pink on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one as well. I think were these bronzers? No, they were just pressed powders and darker shades, and I like to do that with some powders. I like the formula. That formula was really, really soft, but I never used them because they were the wrong shade, and I think that's kind of what happened, and they just kind of sat in my drawer for a really long time, so that's what happened there. But I'm keeping all of these, and I'm getting rid of these so far. I'm not doing very well. I'm having a really, really hard time with bronzer because I really do enjoy a lot of these, so it's hard to get rid of stuff you really enjoy. This one's brand new. I just got it, so I'm keeping this. This is a little deep for me. If I declutter this, I'm going to give this to my mom, but I'm probably going to wait until I get another shade. This one is like borderline too red, like it's neutral. Borderline too red for me, but I can make it work. So I just need to get a different shade of this one. This one was in the shade Command. Oh, I didn't even say what it was. This really nice packaging is by XX Revolution, one of their new lines. It's absolutely like beautiful, very pretty mirror and stuff. It is just, ugh, I love it. I just need a lighter shade. So Command, I need to buy a lighter shade and then I can declutter this one. But for now, I'm going to keep it. And here is this Kokie Professional Matte Bronzer. This is in the shade, oh, Sunlit Peach. Actually, this shade is more of a blush for me. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one with my Becca. And these need to go in the blush drawer. I thought I had a bronzer of this one, but I guess not. Okay. So those need to go into my blush drawer. I'm sorry, guys. That's probably why I haven't used that one. Probably because it's in the wrong drawer. Okay, this is my Morphe Icon Glamour Bronze. I love this. This is really, really good. I forgot about this, and that's kind of why I stopped using it, but you can tell that I've used it some. I really, really did enjoy it when I first got it, and then I put it in a drawer, and I forgot about it. And that's kind of the story of my life with a lot of products. I kind of put it in a drawer, and I forget about it, and I hate myself for it because, you know, bronzers are meant to be used, you know. This is the Milani Suntan Silky Matte in the shade 3. I love this. It's really, really good. It's a really good Hoola Benefit dupe. If you like that kind of formula, it's a nice matte, you know, silky bronzer. So I do like that one. This one I keep forgetting to try. This is the Essence Sun Matte Club. I've heard really, really good things about this. It's brand new. I just had it sit in a drawer. I just need to try it. This shade does look a little orangey for me, but they do have more shades, so but I'm gonna go ahead and try this one. I just need to try it and keep forgetting about it, just sitting in a drawer, you know, but I haven't tried it, so I don't want to get rid of it. This is the Milani, I think I've gotten those Glow Baked Bronzer in the shade 4. Ooh, it kind of got dark in here, didn't it? I don't know, this looks quite questionable. Okay, it's not really doing anything to... Did I get hard pan on this? Okay, there we go. Ooh, that's really, really pretty. I don't know if I can use that as a bronzer, though. That looks really, really pretty. Crap. It looks a little light for me, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it for now. But I just need to sit down and try that one. I haven't really tried it on my face. It is a little shimmery. I don't know how I'm going to like that on my skin, but we'll see. And then this is an LA Colors bronzer I got recently. I do actually really like it. I was pleasantly surprised when I got this at Dollar General. So I really, really do like this. So I want to keep this. It's a nice affordable option. I'm not really doing a good job with my drugstore stuff. Okay. This is the Flower Beauty Heatwave Luminous Bronzer in the shade Sunset M1. This is a really good, pretty bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. This e.l.f. bronzer is really, really nice as well. This is in Forever Sunkissed. It's great bronzer. I'm keeping that one. Love it. These Morphe ones, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of. This one's a little orangey green looking, like a true olive, but I don't use it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. That one's in the shade Debutante. And then this one's in the shade Celibant. I don't use this one either, so obviously, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of those two. Just being real, the ones I use the least, regardless if I wanted to keep them. I did want to keep them, but okay. So actually, I'm gonna swatch these two next to each other and see which ones I can keep, because this one just looks really interesting. I don't know, it looks super like a highlighter almost. I'm not sure if I want to do that to my face. What about this one? That one doesn't look like it. No, that one's way more matte. Yeah, I like this one better. The Milani one's just too shimmery, I think, and just not as deep. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and keep the Flower Beauty one, keep the matte Milani one, and go ahead and get rid of this one as well. I'm just not gonna use it. It's beautiful, but it is a little more shimmery than I like, and even more shimmery than these that I swatched earlier, and I'm scared of these. So I'm definitely scared of that one as well. So I'd rather keep my high-end ones and try those in that formula and go ahead and get rid of the Milani one. It was just really, really hard to like get the product up anyways. So it's kind of something that turned me off as well. So these are the bronzers I'm keeping. I know it's still a lot. These are all of my bronzers though. These are my blushes that I found earlier. These are all of my bronzers though, my spare backup one. So, I mean, you know, I was able to successfully get rid of 11 bronzers out of my collection. So, I mean, I think that's really, really good. So, I'm so sorry, guys. I do have way too much makeup. And I did recently tell you guys that I bought the Huda Beauty contour shade and also the Chanel Beauty one as well. So I'll let you guys know once those come in, how I feel about those. I'll probably review those in a video for you guys. But I thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. And thanks again. Bye.